Today we're dissecting Ask Yourself's Name the Trait argument, or NTT. It's a vegan advocacy tool claiming animals deserve moral value based on traits shared with humans. NTT aims to be logically compelling, but its syllogism has flaws. Let's break it down clearly, showing its structure on screen, and pinpoint why it's invalid. First, let's understand NTT's core syllogism, which we'll display. Premise 1. Humans have moral value due to traits like sentience, rationality, and consciousness. Call these traits A, B, C. Premise 2. Marginal humans, like infants or those with severe cognitive disabilities, lack some traits, say rationality, but share others, like sentience, with animals. Premise 3. Marginal humans have moral value. Conclusion: animals have moral value because they share traits B and C with marginal humans. This structure seems persuasive, but it's logically flawed. To show why, let's compare it to a classic logical error, the fallacy of affirming the consequent. Here's that fallacy, displayed on screen. Premise 1. If A is true, then B is true. Premise 2. B is true. Conclusion: therefore A is true. An example illustrates this, also shown on screen. Premise 1. If I'm a circle, the Earth is round. Premise 2. The Earth is round. Conclusion: therefore, I'm a circle. This conclusion is invalid because the Earth's roundness could have other causes besides me being a circle. The logic doesn't hold. Now let's map NTT to this fallacy with the structure on screen. Premise 1. If humans have traits A, B, C, then they have moral value. Premise 2. Animals have traits B, C, and marginal humans with B, C have moral value. Conclusion: therefore, animals have moral value because of traits B, C. This is invalid because it assumes traits B and C alone are sufficient for moral value, ignoring other possible factors, like trait A or species membership. Just as the Earth's roundness doesn't prove I'm a circle, shared traits don't prove animals have the same moral value as humans. Another issue, shown on screen, is NTT's missing premise. Moral value is solely determined by traits like sentience or consciousness. NTT doesn't justify this assumption. It claims moral value must come from a trait, but doesn't prove why B and C are sufficient, or why other factors, like the human potential for rationality, aren't required. For example, infants may lack rationality now, but have the potential for it, unlike animals. This potential could justify human moral value, a point NTT ignores. Let's display a counter-argument syllogism to clarify. Premise 1. Moral value in humans may stem from unique traits, like the potential for rationality, even in marginal cases. Premise 2. Animals lack this potential for rationality, even if they share traits like sentience. Premise 3. Moral value doesn't require only shared traits, but can include unique human traits or species membership. Conclusion: animals don't necessarily have the same moral value as humans. This counterargument shows NTT's conclusion that animals have equal moral value doesn't follow. NTT also risks equivocation, using moral value inconsistently without proving it's solely trait-based across species. In summary, NTT's syllogism, shown earlier, commits the fallacy of affirming the consequent and assumes without proof that shared traits like sentience are sufficient for moral value. Our counterargument, also displayed, highlights that unique human traits, like the potential for rationality, could justify moral value, undermining NTT's claim. Thanks for following this breakdown. Keep questioning and stay sharp.